Our next speaker is Ajit. Ajit is a passionate consultant pharmacist, helping patients to improve quality of life by minimising medications-related misadventures. He's the current VP of this magnificent Adelaide City Toastmasters Club. He loves playing different types of sports such as soccer, badminton, cricket and tennis. I didn't know this, he enjoys fishing and a little bit of gardening, and I suspect he may have got a little bit of mentoring from Mamoon on that side of things, our keen gardener. With his speech entitled Inspirations, Where to Find Them, please put your hands together for Ajit.
It's strange how some advice stick to our mind more than others. Maybe because perhaps when it comes to a point when it is a turning point of our life, or we are in workplace dilemma, or perhaps it came from someone we really admire. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and dear guests, tonight I will share 3 inspirational advice I have learned from Australian Financial Review, which has changed or had impact on my life. Now, newspapers aren't all full of negativity, rape, murder, or conspiracy theory. Sometimes we take good from newspaper. So this is where I go. Number 1, inspirational advice I learned that be grateful to people around you. Alan McDougall, the COO of State First insurance broker, said the best piece of advice came from her dad when he said, be grateful to people around you. First thing in the morning when you go to the coffee shop and barista make a nice coffee to you and greet your day to make your day goes well, they are the person we need to be thankful of. The person open the door when you enter into a building, we need to be thankful of that person. No matter how senior we get, those people has contributed to our life. So as we get older, successful, we should not forget about their contribution. We should be thanking of them. What lesson I learned from this advice is I would like to thank Peter Copeland for being our timekeeper relentlessly. Sometimes, if you are in a good relation with Peter, you can go over time. He will not mention it. We have some perfect example here. So thank you, Peter, and every other members as well. So being with me in this Toastmaster journey. Number 2, no opportunity is too small. Belinda Hogan, the CFO of Nubank, said the best piece of advice she learned is do not neglect any opportunity, whether it is too small or too big. When he was with previous company, the then CEO asked her to take minutes for board audit meeting. At first, she was skeptical. She thought, really? 2 minutes? But luckily she said yes. So that helped her to enter into the boardroom earlier than anyone else. Couple of years later, when she was promoted as CFO, she knows how boardroom works, and she was very successful. So this relates to my personal example. In 2010, I was working in a chicken factory, doing a night shift. My job is no talk, just hang chicken. I can't talk. If you talk, you'll be slammed. So doing that, still I was happy. I get fun of that. But one day my good friend came in and said, oh, would you like to work at Coles Express in customer service? I thought, at first I said no. Then I changed my mind, I said yes. That changing my mind and taking yes, saying yes to that small opportunity has actually changed my mind. Since then I was talking to the customer, still I'm talking here at Toastmaster. Right? I'm keep talking, I'm gonna talk. So that helped me probably who I am now at the moment. So this is another lesson, another inspiration I got from that quote. Lesson number, the advice, inspirational advice number 3 I learned is build your network early. Fahim Kondakar, partner at BDO, he said to build career network early as soon as you start your internship. That's what his boss said. And he was quite sure about that, and he started to building network from day one. And then he said, my boss gave me, this is the great advice have given to me, because by the time I am on senior position, 5 years, 10 years later, when I saw just this organization, the top boss is, I know him for 8 years. This guy, I know him for 10 years. So that helped him to go and accelerate his career pathway to be successful, just only because he started very early. And he continued it, he didn't give up. So what I took from this inspirational advice was, since I joined Toastmaster, I built a network outside of my profession that helped me to build my confidence, to be a good public speaker, good listener, and make fun of this excellent journey. And that helped me when I go to day-long seminar or symposium with my professional service or professional peers. I tend to excel this because now I know how to talk and how to present, how to convince my audience. So this is another thing. So finally, if I would like to summarize, 3 inspirational advice I took seriously is just be grateful to people who helped you to become who you are. Just be there and helping, no matter how small the opportunity is, take it, say yes. Like Emma said the other day, say yes, then figure it out later. Do that way. And then finally, just build your network so early so that you know where you are going. And I hope, my fellow members, you took these 3 advice and apply in life. And what's in it for you, Peter and Con? Probably you found it now. By this time, hopefully you guys follow that and imply. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ajit. I hope somebody's been taking notes. We should have had somebody taking minutes on
Yeah, we should have, yeah.
We should have. So much we could put it in a book, sell the book.
Sell the book, e-books.
You know,